Hello, everyone. This is your resident Slyme in a jar, Slimey. And, something off to the side and, all that other stuff. Um, you know, because it's like, what am I doing here? What is going on? Like, isn't there supposed to be a stream scheduled today? Yeah, there was. Like, gonna be honest with you, there was gonna be a stream planned. I don't know how I feel about it right now, but um, right now, currently, I'm going through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of big points that I want to talk about. Uh, let's get into it with like just some Warframe on the side, like just doing all that other fun shenaniganery while there's music playing in the background. Like, it's there's not like a lot that I've done like one-on-one talk with a lot of people, especially you guys, because I know how much you guys try to be there and support me from like the time I started being a small content creator and all that. Which, yeah, like it's not everyone could be there. Like, you do what you can for most, and you just be like yourselves. You guys are human. Like, it's understandable. You guys are busy. Like, you can't be there all the time. But there's a topic that I wanted to go down with, which was a current event that happened in a certain streamer's stream. Because I like to show my support in every way I can. I joke around. I show people who I really am as a streamer slash content creator. Sure, yes, I may not be big as most of the people that you know, um, like how they are with their community and all that and everything. But I do want to connect with my own community, even though it's small. I still want to connect with y'all and like show how much I love and appreciate every one of you for your support. But going back to the topic at hand, which was so I went to go tune into a friend stream. I got to know them for like about a month of just watching their content. And I've been having a great time. Just showing excitement, enthusiasm for like their growth in a game, and always try to pitch in and help with them, like whenever it comes down to it. But I got told recently that I was doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing, which I didn't understand at first what was going on. Like, I didn't understand what the problem might have been. So like I tried to discuss it with the person because they were a mod of that stream, and see like if I could do anything to fix the issue or like get some context in what I did wrong. And so it was like as soon as that whole stream, like that, when I tuned in, which they would like doing some like fashion designing in the game. So they were just like customizing the character, trying to make them look more eye-catching, more, the colors pop out and everything. Like what you would usually do in a game that has like customizations into it. You wanted to make your characters look fancy at all, and you want to like always make them be like, wow, look at that guy. Their color scheme and all this other stuff, or like their cosmetics and everything, are really on point. I really enjoy that about games. Like, sure, yes, the gameplay and everything, and all the people who show their support and like also want to be like that person who can like surprise people with the colors, or like just how they personalize themselves. Though it was more of a topic of gifting in the game, which, yes, understandably so. Like, if someone wants to gift you something, then yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just to a point where the person in question had didn't like the whole fact that I had questioned it. Which, by the way, this is the only time I've actually questioned it. I don't recall ever going into like going into their stream, the friend's stream, and like ever questioning like this person's logic. Like, I've only just provided my help and assistance with the main streamer and everything. And we've had a great time. We had a great adventure, and I was able to help him through with a lot of things which some people at the time couldn't do, because like it required to meet certain marks in the game. But I've just been providing my assistance with them and doing what I can do for the main streamer. So they had told me that questioning them for apparently months and weeks on, which, as mentioned, I've only been there for like a month on end. Like, that's how long I've been like watching the streamer. If anything, I've been mainly lurking, so I don't know how that would correlate to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, like I don't know who else has done it, like in that stream, where they question the mod and what they do, but it's kind of just off to be told that, yeah, like how you acting, Slyme, how you are expressing yourself, which I express myself the same way I express to you guys. This is actually me. Like, this is who I am. I'm a kind, giving, like, person, or in this case, a kind Slyme, who likes to help out with friends and like new people alike. I want to become friends with more people. I want to, get my name known for being that one Slyme who's like kind and caring, not someone who's trying to put on a fake persona. I'm legitly who I am, who you guys see me as. That is legitly me. I'm no one else. I'm not going to put on a mask that says, yeah, I'm kind and caring, but in all actuality, I'm just, an awful person behind the mask. No, this is genuinely me. I am who I am. I'm a kind, giving Slyme who likes to provide support to those. And if I ever get the chance, it's the same thing with like rating people. I want to provide, like, if I could ever get that much of a following of a, of a community going, to where, like, let's say for example 50 to like 60 viewers on average, and get raids going, like I would raid like smaller streamers who are literally like struggling in their endeavors to make a community. Because, like, in all honesty, I've been there. I know how you feel. Like, it's something I want to do. Like, going into content creating, going into Twitch, going into YouTube and all that. I want to do the same that a lot of people have done for me, which was give me time of their day and like try to make their day the best I can. Like, I'm literally just trying to be some beacon of hope. If, like, let's say for example you're having a bad day, like, I want to be there. I want to try to make you laugh. I want to try to make you forget about what happened today, or any of the other days. Like, if you struggled, I want to be there for you. Like, I want to be that person who you can lean your shoulder on, or lean your head on their shoulder. I want to be the person who can give you a shoulder to lean on. So, someone who's there, who can provide any sort of assistance the best way I can. Try to make you laugh, Try to do something. Even like gifting. Like, I want to do that. I want to be there for you. So I don't want, like, someone to think negatively about me if I'm just trying to be who I am. Like, if anything, I'm more of just like, yeah, sure, yes. If I had the things in game, like on Warframe, I would try to give it to Warframe in specific. Like, not saying that the game was Warframe in particular, but let's say if it was Warframe, right? If it was, I would try to give the person the newest Prime that, because getting the relics and everything, getting all the Prime pieces, all that other stuff can be difficult, and a lot of people would bypass that with spending the in-game currency of platinum. But have you seen plat prices? They're pretty pricey. Like, we're talking, like, the newest Prime could go for like 1,000 plat for some odd reason. But I mean, that's the community. That is literally Warframe community in a nutshell. They're trying to make a bang for their buck. They're trying to make profit, that type of thing. They're they're trying to get net gain, where most of the stuff they try to sell, they can't sell unless like someone knows the actual price for it, like ribbons, that type of thing. But usually, getting a little bit sidetracked on the whole ribbon thing and like the cells. But you, like I said, usually whenever I get my hands on a new prime, the thing I do is I would get one for myself because it will allow me to construct the newest frame. I get like, you know, all the parts and everything farmed up, all that other stuff, and it's great. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Then I get a set for some friends that I really genuinely care about. Like recently, I got a fellow Oni with Prime because we barely play Warframe. She either does like Genshin or and other stuff, right? So I go out of my time. I take some time out of my day. I'm like, okay, I'm not really doing anything, which is fine with me. So let me go and farm a second set of this frame and gift it to them because I'm pretty sure it will make up the day. And regardless of not if we like play or not, like for Wednesdays, for Warframe Wednesdays, she always enjoys playing. Like we do anything that we can. Like when it comes to Nightwave, Circuit, grinding out ducats, anything. Like we have a great time. Like I don't get told, fine, don't farm like this stuff for me, that type of thing, or don't give me this. Like they're genuinely grateful for it. Like they haven't told me anything negative about it. Like no. And sure, yes, the person that I was watching, the streamer, I didn't gift them anything. It was someone in chat who did it, which yes, understandably so. People like to gift stuff. Though, like, as mentioned, me questioning the fact that someone gifted something to someone and it apparently ruins an experience. Like I just said, I know that. I know it can do that. But if it's like a constant thing, like, let's say, for example, I want to put it into a perspective of a different streamer. A different streamer I used to support, they rarely played that game, like, most of the time. And I just gifted, like, one thing, like, once. And then that was it. Because I knew, like, nothing was going to happen. Like, most of their content was spread out to, like, VR chatting or, like, other games, spooky games, new games, that type of thing. Something that most content creators do is go for the new and biggest thing. Or something that's trending with a lot of people that, you know, is going to be there for quite a bit of time. You know what I mean? So I knew that like, Warframe wasn't going to be the whole thing that they've been doing, and that they would take a break from it here and there, do whatever they like to do. So I was just like, okay, you know, if they ever do get back on Warframe, then it's just going to be like the genuine support, like support in the game, not like gifting, because they're going to be gone for a long time, and they're not going to come back anytime soon. So I can understand that. But they put in so much time and effort into their Warframe that, like, you know, when they come back, it's a blessing in it itself to see them on, like, you know. But yeah, I can understand the whole like gifting people stuff is wrong, that it ruins the experience for people on Warframe if you gift someone something which they could have just went out and took them the time to grind for. But that's also another thing that can happen, is that it can ruin the experience if they get like go for grinding, where to the point like they just don't want to do grinding anymore. They just want to have fun with like newest frames and do them, like be them, that type of thing. And like I can understand that. Like I can understand both sides of not wanting to grind and wanting to grind it. Like That's something understandable, and I could see that. I could see why like some people would defend that, you know. But it's also not right to like attack someone just for the fact that like you know it's a gift, right? It's meant to be a good thing when it comes to being gifted with something in like a game that you play or try to put in a lot of time and effort to. Like the people who did the gifting either take time out of their like their day to get the currency to be able to do this. Sure, yes, there could be people who are just like swimming in buckets of premium currency in any game of any sort, but like that's most of their time that they put into the grind to do it. Like that or spend the money on it because it's a lot. It's a lot to obtain like a large amount, and not everyone's gonna be like in the game forever. Like it's bound to like go away at some point. Like it's not something that's gonna stick forever with some people. Like some people will eventually just move on to better things, other things, um, into like the content creating community, or just even like entertainment in general. A lot of people will move away from it. Like they'll do their own other thing. Sure, like um, let's say for example, like look, you know, people are playing Warframe, right? And then Baldur's Gate comes out. People are gonna put Warframe down for however long Baldur's Gate goes, and they're gonna play Baldur's Gate. They're gonna have a great time. They're gonna play with their friends, play with people from the community. They're gonna do a lot of stuff. Like they want to have fun with the game. They want to do what they do. They want to enjoy what they are getting out of everything. So it's understandable. Not everything lasts forever when it comes to a game that you have a lot of passion for. And I'm pretty sure the person who even like got angry at me for questioning them about like the gifting, like I'm pretty sure that's what they were intending it to happen. Like they want the streamer to like grind out and enjoy the experiences, like what is provided to them, which is all good and fair. But it also doesn't just warrant like attacking those who aren't like who haven't even been involved with it and just saying like, look, we get it. Like it's a bad thing if you don't want an experience to be ruined, and it's like a thing that some people are either not wanting or some people are wanting the experience. Like it's understandable, but if the person strictly says it to themselves, then like yeah, that then of course, if the streamer says it themselves, then yes, you have the right to hassle me about it. But I'm pretty sure they were fine with it. They even looked very happy receiving the gift. Like it is literally just up to how the person is feeling about it. They were happy about the gift and they were really appreciative of like receiving it because someone took their time and effort and their own like premium currency that they could have spent on themselves to gift it to someone else. Because in all actuality, someone can get put off by a game just because of the amount of content they have, like, are able to access. One particular person who was told to specifically avoid Warframe in particular, that I know of, that I actively chat with whenever they're not busy with like their own thing, is Valkyria. Valkyria was to like when I mentioned Warframe because it was around the time the Game Awards. I was in a VC with her and her friends, and a lot of people were like, "What is this Steinax drop? Like this type of thing? What is this for? Like I'm really confused for it." And I'm like, "It's for Warframe, you know, like that whole thing." And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to put in time for like what is the equivalent of a mobile game," which yes, understandable, but I mean, yeah, it's similar to gacha, you know. but like you don't really technically pay to win in Warframe. You can make it a pay to win thing, but most of the things you could just farm out or like put in the time and effort to grind for. It's not much of a pay to win if like there's nothing locked behind a paywall. Just as I would mention to it is like the whole thing of look, it's a thing that you can put in the back burner. It's something that like let's say for example you go out and farm a full set of like a frame, and you're just like, well, I gotta wait 3 days now. I gotta wait 12 hours for like 3 parts to construct that type of thing. But here's the thing with it: you just let's say, for example, you're done playing Warframe, and you're just gonna wait for the parts to construct. Then you're done with Warframe. So, what do you do next? You would go and play whatever game that you're hooked on, that you put in a lot more time and effort to playing than just playing Warframe 24/7. But sure, I can't convince everyone to be into like a game they're not into. They want to just get into it. They want to be instantly have access to like the best things in the game with just a little to like want to say medium effort of grinding, that type of thing, right? They want to do that. They want to have that fun that they have with those games, which is understandable. Like I said, it's not that I'm going to judge. If you're not into it, you're not into it. Like I can understand that. But the point I just wanted to get across, being just recording all of this and like speaking to you guys about it, was, and if I try or if I kind of sounded like somewhat like a bit off, it's because like it did really hit me a lot when I got told like off, even though I wasn't the one who was doing any of the gifting, and I was just saying like some people just want to give, like some people are givers. I am one of those. But did I do anything of it? Not really. Like, it's something that the people who do it, they shouldn't be punished for what they just love to do it for a passion. You know? Oh my lord! But it's whatever at this point. Like, sure, yes, I was a bit hurt mentally, and my whole thing with like having to like reason with the person at the with like the how they like put into it. Like, sure, yeah, I even told them, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I can understand if I did something wrong in that endeavor, but still, it's just a bit off-putting and could push people away from certain streamers, But yeah, that's mainly all I wanted to get off of my chest and talk to you guys about. Hopefully, like, I could push some sort of thing across with some people who, like, do this. But I also want to, like, thank everyone for all the support, the constant support, and, like, the push to continue doing streaming. Like, and the constant support of YouTube. Like, hell, we went from like I want to say 33 subscribers to 45, which it's understandable. The growth still goes, but I want to thank you for all the support, all of this continuing to push me towards like all this grand stuff, and I want to make more memories with everyone. I want to make a community that everyone can be happy with. Like, you all matter to me more than anything. Like, you don't know. And you may not hear it a lot, but you are important. Just know that. And I believe in every one of you, that you guys are great. But yeah, thank you for hearing me out today, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, time zones, wherever you guys are at. In this Slyme, we'll see you, or catch you in any streams, if you guys are busy with what you're doing, Or, hell, if this is on, like, any other type of social media, you could take a look there. But yeah, take care, everyone. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.